Welcome to the peachy, beachy, glowy, minimal-ish makeup routine nobody asked for. We're gonna try some Rhode products as well. Ooh. So let's do this together. When is better time than during nasty, gloomy, rainy, it's really nasty outside weather to do the summer glowy makeup look to make ourselves feel better. I'm gonna just put I look quite stupid in it, but we are going with it. So my hair is out of my face and we can do summer glowy makeup. I feel like it's still too bright. I haven't done my skincare yet, so my face is feeling really dry and like So let's bring back some of the moisture into our face, and there are a few products that I have been loving for that. First thing is the Rhode peptide, what is it, glazing milk essence. It's so good. Like, I have been loving this, and my skin is quite sensitive, so this has been so good. It's really gentle and my skin just drinks it up and it feels so nice after. So I have been using it evening, morning, day and night. It's so good. I'm so sad they don't deliver Rhode to the Netherlands, so I have to go like around to order it, but it's worth it. And then I'm gonna use the peptide glazing fluid. I'm gonna keep my routine quite simple today because I just want the moisture and the glowiness of the skin. So, and all of these products are really perfect for, I feel like, any skin type. And with glazing fluid, I also love mixing it with the foundation, or just when I want to bring some more moisture even after I apply like concealer and stuff. So this is great. And another Rhode product, this is not my favorite. I do really enjoy it, but I feel like it's not moisturizing enough for me. But in summer it's great. So, but I love like really thick moisturizers, but in the morning it's pretty great. It's really sensitive skin friendly and it sinks right in and it feels really nice. Even with no sun in sight in the Netherlands, SPF, make sure to use it. This one I have been using, I only used it a few times. I only opened it recently, but so far I really enjoy it. I feel like I need to put more, but at least it's something. Let's get into the beachy, summer, glowy, simple, minimal-ish makeup look. I'm gonna start with my brows and then we're gonna do a bit of kind of underpainting to make sure we have the least product as possible on the skin, so it's still really nice and minimal. For brows, I have been loving this Kosas Brow Pop. I have never been the person to use brow pencil. I have no idea why. I did have like microblading of the brows, but it's like it's not good anymore, so I did like laser tattoo removal for the sides of the brows, but I still kept it like in the beginning because you cannot really see discoloration as much as here, so I don't, yeah, it's fine. And I have been loving this 24-hour brow setter. You recommended it to me as I was looking for a new brow product to try, and it definitely didn't disappoint. I have tried a bunch of brow products and I don't know why, but I repurchased a few times the famous Refi Brow Sculpt thing. I did enjoy it in the beginning. I felt like it held brows really well, but then I started noticing more and more that it's like it was really heavy and it left like white gunk on my brows. So I stopped buying this, and this one is just honestly perfection. It doesn't leave anything. It's super light. At first when I put it on I was like, oh, nothing's happening, like it didn't distribute any product, but it definitely did, and you can feel it in in a minute after it sets a bit. Also, I feel like this brow is much higher than that one. I thought it's like because I keep moving my face, but when I did Botox it's still here, so I don't know what's that about. First I wanna bronze up the skin a bit, so I'm gonna use the Merit bronzer balm, bronze balm, and I used the shade Quiche. This is like super light and minimal, so like if you want something super pigmented, maybe this is not for you. The one I have also really loved and using and repurchased is the Psannaua bronze contour trace. It's like a contouring, and it's creamy and it's like so easy to use. But this one is just like you cannot mess it up. Same with their blushes. So just this, and maybe I should use a little bit of this one. I'll just put it a bit on my hand together with the Glossier Future Dew, just like the tiniest little bit, and I'm just gonna use this to mix the bronzer, just to add a bit more of the bronze. I'm not trying to make it perfect or anything, just kind of doing it just to bronze up the face, and if it's the whole face, that's fine too. Because one of the blushes I will use, it's like a terracotta bronzy one, and it will bring still a bronziness to the skin, and it's so good. I feel like that's good enough. As you can see, it's already like kind of glowy. Then I will use the concealer. I have been loving this Tower 28 concealer. This is their serum concealer, and I'm shade BU, not sure. And this concealer has been so good. It's just so creamy, it's serumy, as it says. I just love it for summer because it's super light. Honestly, I kind of use it everywhere. Quite a lot of redness here, so I do put concealer quite a bit here. And my nose still didn't heal, so it's quite red, so I'm gonna put a bit. But it blends really nicely, just melts into the skin. Does anyone else find doing makeup super therapeutic? Usually when I'm stressed, I just sit to do makeup even if I'm not going anywhere, and it's already making me feel better, especially if I have some new products to try, or like the products that I have been loving. So I love putting it on and just using it, because obviously I don't think I can use all of the products before they go bad. It's still quite sensitive. I do need to do an update on my nose job. It's been now 3 months? 2 months. It's only been 2 months. But yeah, it's healing. I'm still learning to love it, especially from the side. I still find it quite long, but it's growing on me. As you can see, it's just kind of melts into the skin. I do feel like I need to add a bit more bronziness here, but we will do it with the blush. But overall, I really like this concealer, and under eye it doesn't crease as well, so it's a great one. I guess then we can do the blush. For the blush, I'm gonna use these two. I bought them recently and I have been absolutely obsessed with them. I now really regret not buying more, but we're gonna use this color. It's the Toasted Teddy, and these blushes are so great. They just honestly melt into your skin, and they're really pigmented for, like, I didn't expect them to be so pigmented. With this one, as it's quite dark, I want to use it more as like a bronzer, so I'm gonna apply it first on my hand so it's not as intense, but look, like you can see how, and this is like pretty much one swipe, like it's really pretty. And it has also like some skincare ingredients, so it's really nice and it just melts into the skin. I definitely prefer using the brush rather than my fingers, but with fingers you can also make it work and it's still gonna be perfect. But I don't know, I just like using the brush. They are super tiny, super cute, and it's like it's pretty good amount of product in there as well. So I'm gonna apply it more as like a kind of sunburned look. I feel like I applied a bit too much for here. But as you can see, it's just kind of melted into the skin. Just tiny bit more. It's just so pretty. And I also got all of the shades of the lip tints, and I love all of them so much. Actually using now, I think the Salty Tan one. I applied it maybe like an hour ago, so I feel like it's pretty nice. And I'm just gonna keep you up close and personal. I'm gonna use now this one in the shade Beachy. It's just perfect pastel-y pink color. And I'm just gonna use it kind of like in the middle to bring a bit more pinkiness. But like, so pretty. How pretty is this? I honestly love all of the shades and I hope it's gonna be like permanent thing. And I really want her to release like concealer of some sorts. I feel like she would do an amazing job at that. You honestly could leave it at this, as we are doing quite like minimal. I will add tiny bit of powder in some places. This one is saying this is translucent, like a glowy powder. It still leaves your skin glowy, so I love this one for summer. As you can see, it's like it's set it a bit, but it's still quite glowy looking. We will add tiny bit of highlighter, I feel like. And let's do a bit of eye. I will not do much. I will just add this super glowy. This is the Urban Decay like moon dust in the Rebel Star, which is pinky shade. I have been loving pink recently. I used to be the person who never wore like anything rather than black, but now I'm kind of into it. And my best friend, she's like a stylist. Sadly, yeah, we don't see each other, so she cannot fix my style, which is non-existent. But she did tell me I need to do like more of a like lighter colors, as I have like a lighter complexion. So I have been trying to incorporate more. I cannot for the life of it wear white. I mean, I can, but it's just gonna get dirty in like a matter of seconds. This is the Eye of Horse Goddess mascara. It's just, it's nice. It's not too intense, it doesn't clump the lashes. It's like really nice, it doesn't transfer. I will link all the products down below if you're interested. Okay, so we done that. Let's add a bit of highlight and maybe some freckles. I feel like they would be nice here. For highlight, I'm just gonna add tiniest bit. I'm gonna use this Westman Atelier Lit Up Highlight Stick, and this one is in the shade Brulee. So it's like the bronzy one. I'm just gonna add tiniest bit here and there. And yesterday I bought also this freckle pen from Amazon by Hyundai, I don't know. So let's try it. Oh, I'm scared. I never know where to apply. If you see like some weird things here, this is residue from like the tape, because I have to wear it every day still. So it's like in some places there's still residue, so it looks a bit weird. Never know how much, how many, where, what. Apply the freckles, but I do love having them. I have some, but it's nearly not enough. It's crazy how I used to be insecure about my freckles, and now everyone is like putting them on. I feel like I have to blend it straight away. Is it not the right shade for me? Not sure. I guess that's good enough. And let's try all of these. Let me take this off. I will put a little bit of lip liner. It's probably gonna come off and then I'm gonna visualize it to put it again. But we're gonna put it at least for the first one. So these are all the shades. This is the shortcake, which is bright pink color. They're all really muted, so they're not too much in your face, but they're still really, really nice. Then this is Salty Tan. Yeah, I was scared they're gonna be like too much in your face because they are quite bright, but they're just what I like. This is Peach Pit. And the last one is Guava Spritz. I was the most intimidated by this one because it looked really bright. Let me know which one was your favorite out of these four. My hair is like never cooperating with me. I honestly don't know what else to do. I need to learn how to style it because this is just, it's not it.